Some of the questions I get asked are, how many tomato plants do I need for my family? So I have 6 tomato plants, and that has given me about 30 pounds. And it depends what you want to do with the tomatoes, if you're making sauce or soups or just eating them fresh. So my sandwich tomatoes are mortgage lifter tomatoes, and actually like those ones for sauces as well and for soups. Now I rotate, I make sauce every second year because I just make way too much sauce. And so this year I am doing tomato soup. So I have Aroma and Mortgage Lifter tomatoes. And like I said, I have 6 tomato plants on the deck. I have 6, and then I have 2 down below. But it's been a kind of a bad year for tomatoes because tomatoes do not like their leaves wet. And in early spring, we had a ton of rain, and then of course the heat. And you never water tomatoes you don't get their leaves wet, and you can see why. I will zoom in and show you. So with the rain, they have burnt leaves, and then this one's just curling up, and then you don't get very many tomatoes. So it's been kind of a bad year this year. I still got 25 pounds, but we are at the end of the season, so I'm not, this is what you see is what you get. The green ones will turn hopefully red, and but what I'm going to show you is a lot of people just leave their tomato plants and wonder why they're not flowering, and you do have to trim the tomato plants. So I'm going to show you how. So these leaves here, right here, these are just runners, and you want your plant to grow more flowers, more tomatoes, less leaves. So I just come along and I clip, 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 and you want your tomatoes to have airflow. So I'm clipping, 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 and careful not to cut, but I do this probably once a week. And so I'm going to get a good one here. This one was clipped last week, and it just keeps growing. So again, it's this one. And it all depends too if they're interdeterminate or determinate. So cherry tomatoes, you don't want to clip the leaves. You have to be very careful what leaves you're clipping. And you just come in, clip, clip, and you get airflow, clip. And that'll also help with them turning red. So that's that. And every time you go to a new plant, you wash your scissors. So you can see this tomato plant is looking pretty sad because it rained and its leaves got wet. So, and when the leaves get wet and it's 36 degrees, it starts drying the plant out. So I'm coming in, and again, I'm clipping those runner leaves that are just not good. Yes, this is my cherry tomato, but I'm also clipping the leaves on these ones because it's the end of the season and the nighttime temperatures are going below 12, and they do not like to go below 12. So I am just going to help this plant along by clipping all the ones that need to come off so that they can come and get red, because I'm not going to get any more before the season. So that's my tomatoes.